Well, get some good rest, Aurora. You deserve it. You deserve it. Alright.
Where do you think this leads?
I'm assuming to Karen. But if this is a whole nother map, we about to backtrack.
The source must be up ahead. We might be able to find a cure for everyone's thirst.
You know what? Before we do that, though, it's only fitting, I think. I can't...
I'll be right there.
Oh, yeah, we can't leave. Okay, yeah, we gotta go on. I wanted Louis to be with me, but... Alright. Well, well. Well, the source looks beautiful. I'll say that. Like a work of art.
So it's true. It was you all along.
Karen?
Karen!
Yep.
What in the world is all this?
So, Louis, you knew! You had an idea what was going on! Well, I guess it's none of our business, right?
All of this is a part of her?
So did she take one of them inside of her, too? One of the relics?
It never ended. The Queen was still alive, and we were kept alive all this time because of the blood that flowed from this place. My sister became a successor.
Yeah.
She sacrificed herself to stop the Queen, and her tears are what kept us alive.
Oh my...
Louis.
Yeah, let's
just give him a minute.
let him vent. Let's let him vent. You good, bro?
Sorry for losing my composure. I'm okay now.
That's understandable.
So, what's our next step?
Finding the successors.
Are we just gonna leave your sister?
What can we do?
There aren't any signs of frenzy at the moment. Now we know that the lack of blood beads is only a part of the ongoing calamity that was started by the Queen. I want to find a way to end this disaster once and for all. It is a duty that I must see through to the very end.
Shouldn't that be we?
Yakumo.
Oh, come on,
Friend
Louis.
is struggling. If they're giving their all trying to push their way forward, well then I've got their back. That's just how it works.
Hey, I said I was glad to do whatever you needed me to, didn't I?
Guys.
And you can't do it without me. Let's be real, Louis. Let's be real. You need me. I'm going.
Listen, that power of yours, it's the only hope we have right now. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Let's find the successors before the Queen is resurrected.
That's the one thing I'm confused about, though. Like, what is Jack? Is Jack trying to let it happen?
Karen. We'll be back for you. Just hold on.
I mean, I imagine I could, but we would want to get Karen's vestiges. Once we do that, then I think it'll be safe. Until I do that, I don't want to try.
Huh? Is that really?
Well, not in the sacrifice I thought she would make, although it still doesn't explain what the deal is with the multiple EOs. She could still have a part of it, or been a part of it, but I at least pegged her right. She had a good heart. She and Aurora. I misjudged Aurora, but I think that's because I just heard she was responsible from like the vestige, you know, one of those whispers.
I'd like to study the source now that we found it, but we need to find the successors and keep them from frenzy.
Yeah, I wish Louis was
You
here.
can't go ahead on your own.
I really do. They could have at least let me switch or something. Like, what if I was alone? Why do I feel like Jack might show up? Yo!
The hunter.
You don't get. Hang on. He's mine. All right, it's my old partner. You recognize me?
You?
Okay.
I destroyed you with my own hands.
No, you didn't. You tried.
How are you here now?
I don't owe you anything. What the? Oh no, you have it too?
Just as I suspected. They have the power to calm the relics.
Eva?
It's just like Eva's. No, it's even stronger than hers. You know, you could join with us, Carrier of the Blood.
What are you
That
doing?
power of yours. It would be a shame to waste such a resource.
Someone else
Careful.
did what you did.
He's stronger than he looks.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do our best to shield you. Just remember to protect your heart.
Oh, we get to go?
Very well. In that case...
Okay, you I don't want to lose to.
There's a heap of things I want to know.
That's true.
And you will tell me. I'll make you tell me.
That's true. You got beef too. Okay, yeah. Let's go, team. Oh, snap. Why you got a theme song and everything? It's hidden right now, though. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Wait, who? Is this Eva? Yeah, it's you.
Why are you here?
To keep you from going too far.
Eva. Fine, that's enough. I'll leave for now. But remember, I'll be coming back for you. Give my offer some thought, hmm?
You could at least explain to me what you're trying to do. Hey, why did all this stuff that you don't know about, but want to join us? Sheesh. I'm glad the team's okay, because it looked like he could have killed any one of them if he wanted to.
Hunter, you won't get away next time. Don't worry. We'll keep you safe.
Okay, yeah, I'm actually glad I had Mia for that part. Okay. So now what? Head back to base? And what about our friend outside? Gone. Okay. Oh yeah, let's head back to base. Eva. So we've got competition, it seems. So then, with that being said, I think that confirms... I should have theorized, but I did not. To be honest, I've been... What, I'm probably like at a 10% success ratio with my theories? It's kind of low, I gotta get that up. From what it seems like then, Eva's purifying them, but you have to stab them into her. And that's how she does it. Whereas I can just show hands. You're still here. Interesting. Louis, talk to me, man.
First, I want to thank you for helping us complete our investigation of the source.
No prob.
Without your help, we never would have learned the truth, or realized the gravity of the current situation. And we're not finished yet, so I want to say, I'm glad to have you here. Let's find the successors. If the relics are released, it'll be a step back to the days of chaos and disaster. We have to stop that, no matter what.
But we don't know, like, what in the world is Jack doing?
Promised eternal torment, followed by oblivion. I can't help but wonder what those people felt when they chose to become successors.
Well, I'm guessing Aurora did it for Karen. Oh, maybe she did it because Karen was first. That would make sense. And Karen did it because Louis was still around. Or, you know, there could have been other people too, but, you know.
Let's find this. If we have...
Alright.
The fighting will get more intense from here on out. Make sure you're prepared.
I'm debating on whether I cheesed that last boss, or is that was just how I was supposed to do it. Because dodging all that seemed kind of crazy. Search for the door. Oh, right. There are 2 more other doors there. Okay. Yakumo?
So, Louis' sister sacrificed herself in secret. It's heartbreaking. If Aurora's words are to be believed, you're a successor too. Let me know right away if you start feeling strange. I don't want you to sacrifice yourself for my sake.
I didn't think about that. Well, I guess in a sense of a direct successor, and I just took her blood. Like, I didn't have her body stored in me, but...
Make sure you're ready for whatever comes.
Oh, wait, hang on.
The relic. Do you remember the hunter we saw back in the trenches?
I skipped it.
He pulled something from the heart of the man he killed. Now that I think of it, it looked like a relic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was there is gone without a trace, so it's only a guess. In any case, you seem to have caught the hunter's eye. I'd watch my back if I were you.
He better watch his back.
Our objective has changed, but our duty hasn't. Explore, fight, and secure a future for Revenants. Who knows what kind of traps might be waiting. We should keep extra vigilant this time. Haste trips over its own heels, they say. It's times like these that require the coolest heads.
You're not wrong.
Our objective is...
Okay.
Make sure you're ready for whatever comes.
On that note, I was trying to finish that thought too. There was a spear where we met before, so I guess more than just that. Well, it wasn't a lava boss, but it looked the spear boss, the red spear boss we fought before, which I actually have his weapon. I never tried that. Never tried many of the weapons I got. Now that I'm thinking about it. Which one's his weapon? This one, the Obliterator. Yeah, Cerberus. Wait. Really? Well, for now, do you have anything to say? Oh, shoot, yes. It's like EO is helping them. Or the EOs.
Leda. Do you know of her?
I met her.
I heard she looks very similar to me. At some point, she simply vanished, leaving behind only a single vestige.
Should we restore it?
Louis thought it might mean something, so he brought it to me. I know nothing about her, but I feel that I should. There are memories in this vestige.
Hey, I'm game if you are.
Please, could you show me?
Of course. What's the name of it? Well, it's probably an EO. Or, I think that's what her element is. EO? Well, like, EO or EOS. Like EOS.
Successor.
Who's there?
My name is Leda.
An
I
attendant?
am an attendant, here to serve and support.
Oh,
you in
and
your
I
tasks.
have one as well.
I see. But even so, I'm sorry. I cannot allow you to come inside.
Whom?
I understand, and it will not be a problem.
Wow.
And attend to you from out here.
Most loyal?
In that case, do you think you could talk with me for a while?
So who's responsible for making the attendance? That's a nice Because, you know, they're already having...
Is she the hunter? What is she doing here?
Hello?
Leda? Where did you go?
Do not worry, successor. I have performed my duty and dealt with the intruder. They
Oh.
will not be able to revive now that they have been turned to ash.
Oh.
That's... Driving them off is enough, isn't it? Why did you have to go so far?
My duty is to protect and defend you. I must ensure threats are completely repelled before they have a chance to cause you harm.
I see.
As the successor of the Ribcage, I order you to stop hunting revenants immediately.
No. I'm sorry, successor, but I will do what must be done. That is my purpose.
Leda.
So how is Io really not a capable fighter? Because they can have different... There are so many comparisons I can make to what's going on right now, but I don't want to
Successor, another intruder has been repelled.
spoil other stuff.
Successor?
It looks like I won't be able to remain myself for much longer. Thank you for everything, Leda. When that time comes, my only regret is leaving you all alone. You've always been so unerringly steadfast.
Well,
I do not understand. I have performed my duty. I have done everything I was supposed to do. Everything I was supposed to do to protect my successor.
okay. Well, thoughts on successors obviously still could be Cruz. Io's memories? Is that really fair to say, though? They're different. They're...
An attendant of the relics. One who stands by and serves a successor. It is the same for me. My duty is to stand by your side and lend you my support.
Who gave you
just
that?
as she did for her successor. We were created with the same purpose.
Like, that's nice, but...
That attendant, Leda. She was a defender of sacred ground. I am certain she fulfilled her duty until the end. Yes, she fulfilled her duty, and yet...
Her successor...
I'm not sure how to describe what I'm feeling.
Sadness?
It seems so empty somehow. Her life was consumed entirely by her mission.
Yeah.
Leda,
Don't let that be you.
I want to know more. All this time I've been blindly following my duty, but is what I'm doing really the right thing? What is my true purpose in life? If I am with you, I may be able to find the answers to some of my questions, just as I did now.
It's up to you.
I realize that what I ask you now may not be part of my duty. Still, I feel I must ask it of you nevertheless. Please, will you permit me to go with you in your future travels?
I was just waiting on you to come. Of course.
Are you sure? Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I shall do my best.
You have one goal. Do not die. Do you understand me? Yeah, Eos. Okay. Well then. Honestly, Stoll does not confirm or deny if Karen had anything to do with them. Because the fact of the matter is, like I said before, she still knows a lot. She knows about the blood beads. And they still all have the same voice as Cruz. So, knowing that Cruz had so much, life energy? and there was so much that they didn't know about Cruz, and that Cruz genuinely was a good person, like I said. Maybe then that does actually sheesh, man, my theories were so wrong. Well, not completely. I think I was on track for some of it, but I'd had to go really out there. I mean, the fact that another EO existed in this form of Lita was, was a big shock. Anyways, it does paint a different picture because I was thinking EO was Cruz, but now I'm thinking the most likely answer is that either they're products of Cruz's work or Karen's work, and they're just trying to help. It's like Cruz is like, okay, if that's all you think you can do, then I'll do what I can do to make sure that I don't come back. It's not redemption, it's different, right? Like, I was thinking EO was Cruz and was trying to make up for everything she did through EO, but no, I feel like the distinction is different, right? Because to prevent yourself from coming back versus you are back but secretly trying to help from the shadows, I don't know, but it's for me it's different. All right, for me this has a much higher meaning to it, because Cruz didn't want or have any idea of what they were gonna do when they defeated her, or when I defeated her, I guess. And she made the best from it. And clearly, right, whoever sent EO to us had to have known where we were. And there's only 3 people I think who knew where we were. That's Jack, Silva, and then Cruz herself, of course. Well, she would have known our general vicinity and then sent EO to search for us. Only question is, how long was that? And again, Cruz talked to us right before we came there. Okay. Well, that is one way to take an obvious, if that's the case. I mean, we still don't know, right? We're still in theory territory, but that's one way to take a possible obvious solution and turn up. They really baited me. I will say that, if that is the case. They really baited me. But
Your life depends on what you carry. Stock up while you can. You've forgotten almost everything, haven't you? It's been a while since but if you've got the right app.
okay.
If you want it, I got it.
You still only have Queen Iron. Just kind of hoping for more. Now this is what increases the maximum amount of Ichor. Limit to the amount of dosage that can be taken.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, I will.
I brought you something from the shelter. Provisions that you might be able to use.
Really?
Please take them if you think they'll help.
Can we get your name? Oh my, wait, what? Oh, I can give those to everybody else. Well, thank you.
I've heard stories about you lately. You found blood beads in springs and reported them to the provisional government.
Oh, we did?
It seems many shelters have been saved because of those reports. You really care about others, don't you? I'm fortunate to have met revenants such as you.
Well, no problem.
I've heard stories.
Okay. Yeah, what you thinking, Mia?
The Hunter. What does he want with Nicola? What is he planning to do to him?
Don't tell me.
I might not be able to.
Don't tell me he's planning on making him,
I've really got to get stronger now.
We all do. Next up, I'm going back to the depths and I need some practice before we continue.
I've got new weapons. Do you know about hot springs?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too-
I'm aware. And then what's up with Murasame? Oh, I haven't forgotten that. There's a story here.
What do you want to upgrade?
I can't do much now.
Make sure you've got everything before you go out.
And then Davis.
I feel like the Lost here have been behaving strange lately.
Really?
It was easier to explore when we could use all the missile. The sacrifices of many provided paths into the depths. But now even the staunchest explorer must have left. If you find, we'll take... This is all we've got for available routes.
Well, that would be where we go next. Flood? Oh yeah, that's gonna be some good practice. I still haven't completed this one though.
Don't let the Lost make a meal out of you.
Okay, one last thing. Coco, personal meal, okay. Oh! We could, yeah. Or where's I going? Right. Gifts. Yeah, there we, wait. Darkseeker wasn't her? Oh yeah, she's Isis. Plasma Roar. Ooh, interesting. Wait. Is that yeah, it's a passive. Huh, interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. I might want that. And Driscoll, yeah, you're lightning based. Okay. Let's go here for a second. I just now realized I don't have her blood coat. We'll probably get it later. Wonder what she can do. Oh! Oh! That doesn't look right. Of all the things...
I'll keep you safe.
Of all the things I expected you to have, and you still look injured. Okay. Well, I just want to fight a simple enemy for right now. I'd honestly feel bad if she fell. Maybe I won't bring her out that much. Alright. I'm glad I at least got all my theories out the way. Okay, yo, where's an enemy? They were like, there's so many of them before now. I'm here. Come out to play. Okay, before I do that, actually, I should probably...
Please don't do anything you might regret.
Yo, seriously. Why is it so hard to find them all of a sudden? Here we go. What the? Huh? Not a very capable fighter, huh? Oh, based on how Lita did things.
We can certainly use this.
Yeah, I think he can fight. Alright. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna end it here. I got a lot of episodes to edit once again. And I got some things to think about, but we need to go back to the depths now. And I need to get all of Davis's stuff. Yeah, so we'll switch to that next time, and I'll get some practice going solo against the boss again. There's still some techniques I don't have a handle on. I can't use counter reliably in battle yet, and I'm still trying to get used to how to dodge effectively, but I think I'm getting better. I like to think. Or is it just that I've gotten stronger abilities? Well, no, even with these abilities, I've learned how to use them. So, I'm really just wondering if I cheesed that boss, though. Because the first time, I died when I defeated it, and the second time, I got up close and it barely hit me, so it didn't... Anyways, for now, this has been Blade. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Okay, it's time for the question of the day, and we got some stuff to talk about. First, Karen. I think the developers did such a good job when I met her the first time, and already this type of person I felt she was is exactly the type of person we found in this episode. She was very kind and caring, and I remarked on how she made me feel safe and comfortable, and that once we were out of the medical bay. And she's doing that exact thing now, but for everyone. She is literally the source of the blood bead. If I had to guess, I imagine she has Cruz's head inside of her. I mean, tears of blood, that would kind of line up to me. And it's also interesting that she hasn't frenzied, so I'd imagine she has a high compatibility, or maybe she used our blood to help her be more compatible. Because she is the one who pointed out, before we even encountered Cruz, that our blood had some fascinating data points, and she asked us for our help in solving the blood crisis. Not to mention, based on how she's got a veil over her and her stance of praying, I'm still not ruling out that she's somehow related to Io and the many successors we have, which now that we know, like kind of skipping a bit, Io was sent here to protect us. But again, it's that wonder of who did it, and maybe you could even say it's a combination of Cruz and Karen. If Cruz is in Karen's body and they have high compatibility, they could be talking like Cruz talked to us when we first woke up. And maybe they together could have came up with the idea of Io, because I'm pretty sure Io has Cruz's voice. And since Karen has been able to constantly supply blood beads, which is helped with the Queen's blood, which is interesting, it could be the fact that she's also capable of just making the EOs. But now I want to turn to Jack real quick. So, Jackie boy, something him and Eva I've noticed is that they seem like they've been, well, at least Jack seems like he's been stitched up. Actually, they both seem like they might have been stitched up at one point in time. And to me, that seems to imply that it's quite possible that they could, or one of them could be a successor. And I say that for a couple of reasons. One, Eva can use the same ability we can, and we can only use it because we have a high compatibility with the Queen's blood. If Eva has a lower compatibility, then it would then be logical to assume, I believe, that somehow she is a successor as well. I mean, we are, so she would be, but she seems to have a lower compatibility. Meanwhile, Jack also was able to, he got blue eyes and he was able to look at us and notice that we were a successor. So it makes sense that Jack is a successor as well. So, but Jack doesn't use, the same power Eva does. I'm not quite sure on that, but also the way their hair is the same color. They could be siblings actually, because their hair looks pretty much identical, or it could just be a side effect of becoming a successor. Though we didn't notice it with Karen. And Aurora, we didn't see her in her state when she was a successor, but if they're siblings, it would also explain their similar compatibility. Either way, Jack is one of those characters where it's like, he's doing some bad stuff, but I feel like he actually might be misunderstood, because if he's been going around taking care of the successors, admittedly in a more brutal way, and when he took us out, it was, in a sense, a quote-unquote mercy kill, because we, in theory, would have turned into a lost. And even with Nicola, I remember Nicola specifically saying before I got there that he asked Jack to do that, and Jack was like, "You're a brave kid." So it's like Jack is doing some suspect things, but I can't quite say. I mean, yeah, sure, I want to put hands on him, but he might be the misunderstood type. I don't know. I'll have to see more definite stuff, because he did, as soon as he showed up, went to attack Mia, and I don't think there'd be any reason for him doing that unless he assumed that we were intruders and trying to harm the successor, so he moved to quickly deal with us. But Jack he's an unknown category, but I want to just put that out there that the two of them might be successors. And I was also wondering if I could go so far as to say Eva was an EO as well, but has been made into a successor, because maybe EO has a high compatibility as well, considering where she might have came from. And Eva was sent to guard Jack, and Jack was like, I'll make you a successor instead. Not ruling that out, but their names sound similar and similar build, among other stuff, and I think similar mask type as well. They both have that, mask that covers their whole face. So, we shall see. Which, by the way, just another side note, but that also would mean Io is a Revenant because she wears the mask as well. Just something. Oh, and they leave vestiges. So, we shall see what the deal is when it comes to this whole team. But right now, I'm going to get back to Karen for the question of the day, because what she did, I told you guys before, she could easily be my favorite character, and the only reason I'm not saying right now she's definitely one of my favorite characters in this game, yes, but only reason I'm not putting her on my all-time list at the moment is because I barely know her. Right? Like, if she was Io, then I could imply a lot more about her character. That's why I really wanted to link the two of them. But as of right now, I've only met her in one scene and seen her actions. I don't know what led her to do this. There's a lot I don't know. But from what I do know, I really like Karen. So for this question of the day, I'm going to ask you all, what is the kindest fictional character that you can think of? Simple as that. I want to know, an example of a character when you think of kindness, in a fictional story. You don't have to say what they did, because what they did might be spoilers on why you think they're kind, but, it's up to you. As long as and we're avoiding this game, all right? Because obviously, some people could have ulterior motives. We're not done with the game quite yet. And there could be some other people who are in the running for kindness, but no, we're focusing on other areas. So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.